artist had the quickest speed run of theft possible. And also, again, I don't know why these people keep trying this. Like, you're not fooling anyone. Let's get into this. And before we get started, don't send hate to any parties involved. So this is a post made by Rosie Art on Art Threads. I love Threads, by the way. It's like Twitter back in the old days before it got weird. Rosie posts arena underscore Seraphine art. Oh yes, the usual artist that becomes so good within a month in the AI era. Bro couldn't draw a finder and had basic rendering, now became the world's most amazing artist. And then commenting that AI is ruining our community? Shame on these people. So this is their artwork, and this is, hand-drawn artwork. It looks good. I like the framing of it, right, with the moons and stuff like that, looking off in the distance. And they posted this, on March 12th, 2025. Chasing the stars and embracing the moonlit journey, commissions done months ago. Posting all my work because the old ones are glitching so much. They have another illustration, a couple commission I did for an author a while ago. I hope you guys like it. And it's again a drawing of two characters holding hands. Again, this looks hand drawn and it looks great. Wait a second here. What is this? What is this piece exactly? And they posted this 5 hours ago. A rogue with a smile that spells trouble. Commission done for an author. I hope you guys like it. Whether they're a bot or not, who knows? But this is very like bot-like typing. All the bots that I've seen that try scamming people out of commissions and art and stuff like that, they type like this. They will write a sentence, period, and then have emojis after it. Like immediately after, no space. I'm not saying that if you type like this, it automatically means you're a bot, but a lot of these scammers do write like this. So it's just one indication. On top of the fact that, wow, look, all of a sudden in a couple of months, their art went from this to this. Like people progress at different speeds and some people are capable of progressing really quickly. But come on, let us be real. You did not go from drawing like that to this in literally like 3 months, okay? This is like the level of progression you would see in 3 years if you were really diligent about learning and practicing art, not 3 months. That's way too quick. And then another artist, Nalo Arts, also made a post about this, writing, I'm livid. Please help me flag this account for tracing my artwork I did for Tay Rose Books. Sorry for the word choice that I have to use. The big YouTube overlords do not like it when I say certain words, okay? But this is Nalu's artwork. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at the caption. There's a watermark right down here on the bottom. And oh, look, wait, Arena posted this. Character design done for a client. Golden light, lethal intent. Is this not Nalu's artwork that you've traced and copied exactly? One for one, by the way, directly traced, and you're claiming that this is your own legitimate work when it's not. And Nalu adds, thanks to everyone that flagged it. The post got deleted. Still beware, this is obviously a scammer. And somebody adds, their post was deleted, but their replies are still up there. Sorry this is happening to you. I have the same all the time too. It's so annoying. And the replies are them commenting under other people's posts, advertising their commission services. One with an art piece that is not theirs, and one with a trace piece from Nalo. Another user adds, this is the artist who scammed me. They also go by Mayumi. And this is the beware they posted on their highlights. So this apparently maybe is one of their other aliases, Mayumi.artist. Because where you can see in the Arena account, it links to a Facebook page by the name of Mayumi Jane. So it sucks that it isn't an isolated incident, but these scammer accounts keep popping up, man, everywhere, I swear. They're always stealing people's artwork and trying to advertise the fact that they've progressed really, really quickly in their art progress when that truly and simply is not the case. And as a result, and again, don't send hate to any parties involved, but their page is now privated, and so is their Instagram. So again, just beware when it comes to commissioning people like this, because if you do get any artwork at all, the artwork you receive is probably going to be stolen or traced in some way and involve some sort of unethical process. Speaking of scams and being careful, some more scam formats that have dropped. So there's this one posted by Sasuga Reina on Twitter writing, new scam format just dropped. This is the third time somebody has added me on Discord pretending to be an artist that I've commissioned in the past. Never send your art files over Discord without confirming you're speaking with the actual person. First, it was my reference sheet artist. Then it was another artist I hired. Now they're impersonating my newest outfit artist. They want me to send the files to create their portfolio, yet they can't recall what project we did together. And then eventually they ask about doing another project. Always ask questions and contact the real artist through means you've used to communicate with them before. This is scary, right? Because like it would seem legitimate because they are impersonating an artist you've worked with before. So you probably are gonna be like, oh, I've worked with them before. Oh, maybe you just have a new Discord. Cool. Like, yeah, here are the files, etc. And then it's so fake. So here are the DMs. The impersonator adds Sasuga and they're like, I will tell you I've had a technical trouble with my account, which is why I've messaged you here. I would like you to send me our last project file. I want to use it to create another portfolio. And Sasuga says, sure. Did you need an image? And mind if I message your Twitter to confirm it's you? The impersonator says, why don't you trust me? It is me. And then Sasuga says, LOL. Because, like, obviously, if it is you, right, if you're legit, you'd be like, oh yeah, message for Twitter. Like, I can prove it's me. Then they said, sorry, I can't reply to you in Twitter because the VGen technical trouble have affected my Twitter. Which, like, what? How would VGen going down affect your Twitter? And Sasuga called them out on that. And then they backtrack even more, saying, oh no, it's actually that I lost everything. And then they said, ooh, I just lost my Gmail now. Oh god, I swear. And then Sasuga's like, so how am I supposed to verify it's actually you? And then the impersonator says, I don't know now. And Sasuga declines sending them the files, and they're like, why? I just want to create another portfolio. And then Sasuga's interrogating them a little more, being like, so what project did we work on together last time? And the impersonator's like, oh, I can't really remember. And they're like, so you want me to send you a file and you can't even remember what we worked on together? Honestly, if you're gonna try to scam somebody, you have to try harder. They're like, I'm not a scammer. I just want to help you. And Sasuga's like, and what do you mean help me? I didn't ask for help. You did. And they're like, the scammer's like, okay, thanks. Just trust me. And Sasuga's asking for more clarifying information. You know, this is to me giving like the authenticator questions. You know what I mean? Like, what's your mother's maiden name? What was the school you went to in elementary school? What street did you live on? You know, like if you can't answer anything, like you're not the real person. And another artist, Michi Bear, says, somebody tried this on Labra once using my name. I'm glad nobody else is following for this nonsense. And another person says, don't look blindly at the main name. Look at the name underneath, the username, and obviously how they're typing. And Sasuga says, that works most of the time, but the person who contacted me pretending to be my reference sheet artist actually had the exact same name. I guess my actual artist doesn't use the same name for Discord. And a bunch of people in the comments were laughing at the way the scammer types. They're like, is this person an owl? Like, why are they going hoo 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 after every message? And this is another person posting about the same thing, writing, warning, there's a new scam going on VGen and Discord. Scammers are going through portfolios and reviews on VGen and trying to add the customers on Discord. Then they try to have the customer commission them there because they have an issue with their VGen. If an artist you've commissioned randomly adds you on Discord, reach out to them on VGen or other socials and report the scammer's Discord account. Stay safe out there. And people in the comments are adding that this is apparently something they've also experienced with Fiverr as well. Which, on a complete side note, I'm experiencing this. I've been experiencing this for the last year, okay? If somebody with the name Catliente, which is my handle in every social media platform except YouTube, I have a YouTube channel named Catliente, but if somebody named Catliente tries adding you on Discord, it is not me, okay? Because my Discord profile photo is an art piece that I've never posted publicly, ever. So if they have a profile photo, okay, that looks like my Twitch profile photo or anything of that matter that is not a drawing of me, my boyfriend, and our two cats together, okay, it's not me. It is a scammer. They're weird too. They've been like DMing people being like, do you stream on Twitch? Well, what games do you play? Oh, let's add each other. And they drop my Twitch handle, which I'm like, so what is exactly your purpose? Like, you're getting me followers, thanks, but please don't do that. And everybody has known that it's a scammer because I don't add people on Discord. But I'm literally just like, what's the purpose of the scam? I don't even know what you're trying to do with it. Do your due diligence. If random people are adding you, it's probably not a good reason because they would have no reason to add you. So stay safe out there, be vigilant, and thank you to Sasuga for calling this out because we're all trying to be aware. The scammers are always changing their game, so we gotta always be more aware. So with that, I hope you guys like this video. Again, don't send hate to any parties involved. If you like this video, I appreciate it. If you like and subscribe, don't forget to check me out on Etsy. I have digital art there for streamers and creators. I also have a coffee with free resources like a free sponsorship guide, and I stream on Twitch. My Wednesdays will now be Thursdays because I'm going to be doing a podcast with my friend, and Saturdays at 6 p.m. PST. I've recently been playing a lot of TFT and losing a lot of LP live on stream. So yay! So with that, I hope to catch you guys in a stream or in another video. Peace.